beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon it. That's where we come in. On the average, there are 10 bulbs and 9 appliances, 7 electrical, 2 gas, per person in this city. That makes for a grand total of 60 million units. Each one connected directly to Eastern Gas and Electric Corporation. We are their life support system. That's why we're a monopoly in this great land of free enterprise. That's why, as president of Eastern Gas and Electric Company, I can promise you the board of directors the largest return on your investment in our history. Because we are necessary. Because we are the future. Because we care. Great.
Eastern Gas, can I help you?
Yeah, I smell something funny. I think there's a gas leak somewhere.
Please hold while I transfer your call.
But I...
Eastern Gas and Electric Company, may I help you?
The power just went off in my apartment. I'm on an iron lung support system. Can you send a repairman?
Yes, we will.
Within the hour?
Within the week, sir.
But I'll be gone by then.
Eastern Gas, may I help you?
Yeah, when I turn on my stove, I get Stevie Wonder music coming out of the gas jet. What should I do about it?
Try cooking on your stereo.
Accounting offices? Accounting offices? Well, what do I want with accounting offices? I got a gas leak.
Hold on, I'll transfer your call.
Operator, I'm trying to call a long-distance number, and I keep getting a weird sort of beeping, buzzing sound.
Did it sound sort of like zip, 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 ring, ring, ring? Or was it zzz, zzz, ring?
Yeah, that's it.
The number you have reached, 650-3925, is not in service. The new number is 650 divided by 238 multiplied by 6. Thank you.
Gas Service Department, Miss Hadley speaking. What's the problem?
Yes, what do you think? It's starting to leak like mad.
When did you first start to smell it?
What the hell does that got to do with it? I think it's dangerous.
Just calm down. We'll send somebody out as soon as possible. Sir? Sir?
How you doing?
Good up there, the creek.
I got Detroit, Omaha, Cleveland, Philadelphia. Let's get you to Philadelphia for 180.
Where you get this, sir?
It's so good, baby.
How about Hawaii?
John Lavelle's? What happened to you this time?
I got thrown through a plate glass window.
Okay, tell me about it.
You listen to me for a second. The man is handicapped. He runs a phone order business out of his home.
Is this meant to amuse me?
Cecil, please, not now.
I have an annual report due tomorrow. And as usual, there is only one person in this entire office who is yet to have his files posted. Would you care to take a wild guess as to who this is?
I know there's a reconnect fee. He wants to pay it. But he's got to get his phone put back in to make enough money to
The
pay
man's
for
social security number and his signature seem to have escaped me. You call this an application for medical aid? I call it bad form.
For Christ's sake, Cecil, the man was thrown through a plate glass window. No, not him. He can't walk.
Well, I saw two of your underprivileged yesterday. Do you know what they were buying? Chivas Regal.
Don't tell me there's nothing you can do about it. The man was not drunk. Social security number. His signature. Everything. You happy? No, he doesn't need a social security number. He needs a phone.
You'll never learn, will you?
Yours has been a
The
customer
poor
for
are a contaminating
10 years.
disease.
Are you listening to me? Hello? Hello? Goddamn phone company.
What did I tell you?
Mr. Ramirez, your dog?
He likes you.
I am not Dr. Martha Rogers. She is an old lady who will probably freeze to death if you cut off her gas. All I'm asking for is a little understanding.
I understand that, Mr. Hunt.
Then you'll give me more time.
What you don't seem to understand is that I can't give you any more time. Our computers are demanding payment.
Your computers can't. It's winter. Your computers are wrong.
Computers are never wrong, sir. That's why they're called computers.
What if I pay part?
We'd be pleased to accept any amount of payment.
10, 11, 12, 31, 32, 18, 22. I may want lunch.
Your receipt, sir. When the balance is paid, the gas will be turned back on.
But that's why I paid you part, so that you wouldn't turn it off.
I'm sorry, sir, but those are the rules.
Give me my money back.
I can't. I gave you a receipt.
Who's your supervisor?
The shut-off order has already gone out, Mr. Hunt. You have the right to file a complaint. You have the right to appear before the Public Utilities Commission. You have the right to be present at the next hearing. You have the right to be present during the hearing. Attorney, may I have
In 2 weeks, gentlemen, when I go before the Utilities Commission and ask for an increase of $39.7 million, I don't want to come out with half, part, or any fraction thereof. I want it all. Jack, give me one last push on conservation.
The more we charge, the less they'll use.
Right, and the less they use, the more we'll have to charge. Leland, I also want a song and dance on gadgetry. Push it hard. Time-saving devices. Anything that you can plug in and turn on. Start a pro-electric razor campaign. Initiate some rumors that shaving cream causes skin cancer. That sort of thing. And keep the lid on consumer complaints. I don't want any static before the hearing. Gentlemen, in 2 weeks, I'm going to stand in front of that damn commission, and with your help, I'm going to blow their frigging socks off.
Boy, I swear it's getting colder in this city every goddamn year. I put in 14 transfer requests for the Sun Belt City. You know what they offer me? Pittsburgh, for Christ's sake. Pittsburgh? Look at these jackets. I got T-shirts warmer than this.
Oh, hold it, you guys. Wait a minute. I'm real sorry, but this is private property.
Pittsburgh's starting to look good. Yeah. Well, look, fella, we got a disconnect order here for 218. You 218?
Order from whom?
Gas company. Who do you think? You live here?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to see some identification.
What's wrong with you? Something wrong with you?
Humor him. Show him your ID.
Well, yeah, that looks pretty good.
So glad it's in order. Now get out of the way.
However, they could be forged IDs. Now, I'm going to have to get confirmation that you actually do work for the gas company before I allow you to continue.
Disconnect order here for 218, okay? So for who? The gas company. Who do you think? Now, are you 218?
No.
Do you live in this building?
No.
Jesus, what a jerk.
You want a cookie?
No.
Eat 'em, buddy. Of course, if you don't, I'll have to.
Look, we've got a disconnect order for 218. Come on, we're just doing our job.
Now listen, the law clearly states that a customer must receive a notice of intent to discontinue service if payment has not been received in 5 days. And a secondary
I'm gonna
notice...
punch this asshole's lights out in about 2 seconds.
Grievous assault punishable by a fine of $600 or not less than 90 days in jail, or both.
Robert! Don't. I got those notices. They've every right to turn it off. I didn't pay the bill.
Martha, you can't live without heat.
The hell I can. You're making a spectacle of yourself and me.
You satisfied now, Bub?
Listen, guys, can't you just misplace the order for 1 day? Huh? What do you say?
You either let us through, or we call the police.
You are creating a public nuisance.
She's an old woman. You can't shut off her heat.
You will disperse immediately. Otherwise, we will begin making arrests.
Get off your damn soapbox, Robert, or I'll shoot your pants off.
It's not just the gas company, it's the phone company, the power companies, it's all of them. They can come into your homes. They can shut off your gas. They can yank out your phone. They can do anything that damn well please. And what do we do about it? Nothing.
That man is absolutely right. It's not fair. I don't know who you are, but you are really something. I can tell you have a lot to say, and I, for one, would like to hear it. I think we would all like to hear it. Some other time. That's not fair. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent until I can get your ass out of here before one of these nice people you seem so concerned about gets hurt. Sergeant, I suggest you leave one car on the corner, clear out the rest of this army, and these gentlemen can get back to work. Gene! Do you wish to give up your right to an attorney?
I bet you're really proud of yourself, aren't you?
Do you wish to give up your right to an attorney?
I can see the headlines now. Cop disguised as woman makes big busts. No shots fired.
Except for the suspect, he kept shooting off his mouth. Now, damn it, let me finish. Do you wish to give
No,
up
I do not wish to give up my rights to an attorney and have him present during questioning. I even have my own dime for a phone call. You happy?
Thrilled.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I think you did a wonderful job.
You have the right to remain silent. I beg you to please use it.
Because of you and the illustrious Eastern Gas and Electric, one old woman's going to be without heat tonight, and 70,000 stockholders are going to sleep peacefully.
Hold on a second. Let me bring in the violins.
There are 1.5 million people living at or below poverty level in this city alone, huh? I'm not talking about bums and social parasites. That's another lecture entirely. At least 278,523 are elderly, living on fixed incomes. You know what that means?
Yeah, you love to count old people.
Okay, suppose you got $293 a month. 150 had to go for rent, 40 for food, 60 for medicine, 25 for your phone, 20 for water and power, and 50 for gas. What do you expect them just to roll over and kick off?
No, I'm beginning to wish you would.
That's not including dental work and repair bills. God forbid that you get mugged, which is a better than 50% chance in this city. No offense.
Listen.
Hey, Eddie.
Spot. Any calls?
Hey, listen, you never guess where I am. Good guess. Can you? Great. Okay, thanks, buddy. Bye-bye. Where were we?
We're about to go down and show you your accommodations.
We're not talking about dime stores here. We're talking about monopolies. I mean, electric, telephone. Hey, I'm talking to you.
You broke the law. That's why you're here. Not because you're some deadbeat who doesn't pay his bills. You were arrested because you threatened to beat the crap out of two guys, period. And as for your reasons for doing it and your speeches on the injustices of life, save it for the judge. I've been working a double shift. All I want to do is get away from you and go to an Italian restaurant for some linguine and clam sauce. Hi, Baron.
You like linguine?
Now you're going to give me a speech against linguine?
No.
Thank God. I can eat my dinner without guilt.
Actually, I was going to make a speech against clam sauce.
Mr. Hunt, if you still insist on defending yourself, please get started.
Just let me pay the $50. We'll get out of here. The defense calls the arresting officer Edwards. It's a matter of principle, Eddie.
What's she, the principal or the interest?
Good morning, Miss Edwards. It is Miss, isn't it?
It's officer.
Ah, well then, Officer Edwards. Do you live alone?
Objection. Irrelevant.
Disregard that last question, Miss Edwards. Have you ever lived with a man?
Objection. Irrelevant.
Again? Your Honor, I believe that her attitude toward the male is relevant.
Get on with it.
I lived with a man when I was married.
Was?
I was divorced.
Well, then it's clear, isn't it?
What is?
Oh, come, Miss Edwards. Let's not play games. When did you first discover that you hated men?
Objection.
That my arrest was merely a reenactment of your desire to get back at your husband?
Objection.
Mr. Hunt, you may not conjecture about the witness's feelings regarding men.
All right, then, Officer Edwards. Why was I arrested?
For disturbing the peace and obstruction of justice.
Obstruction of justice. I'm glad that you brought that up. Your Honor, I agree. I agree completely with Officer Edwards. There was an obstruction of justice. But I was not the perpetrator. On the contrary, I was trying to remove the obstruction and set justice free.
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection overruled. I was not guilty of any immoral act.
Mr. Hunt, I will thank you to let me do my own job. Objection sustained.
Really? All right. Officer Edwards, how long have you been on the force?
2.5 years.
2.5 years, obviously a professional. Have you always been a patrol person?
Up until 6 days ago,
What happened then?
I was promoted to detective.
So you are a detective patrol person?
No,
Well, what are you then?
I was a detective. I am now a patrol person.
Again?
Yes,
Since when?
last night. Your Honor, is this...
Mr. Hunt, the court would like to examine the witness for a moment.
Sure. Witness is all yours.
Thank you very much. Miss Edwards, you are a patrol person now.
Yes,
And you were a detective yesterday?
yes.
So why were you demoted last night?
Well, you see, Your Honor, I was doing some undercover work in the neighborhood where the defendant was obstructing justice. And I felt that if I did not intervene, some unnecessary violence would erupt.
So the reason you were demoted was because
I blew my cover.
You blew your cover.
You blew your cover! You see, Your Honor, her obvious hatred and contempt of men extends to her fellow officers, and therefore my point is that I was arrested solely because I'm a man.
You are on trial, not Miss Edwards.
Right.
Enough of this nonsense. Guilty of disturbing the peace and obstructing justice. 90 days.
90 days?
Or $150. Next case.
I object. Way to be, Bob. Can I tell you something? I'm going to tell you something, Bob. Your social conscience is driving you right into the ground and me into bankruptcy. If I have to pay another fine for you, they'll have to dedicate a wing to me.
Sorry, Eddie.
Why don't you take a vacation, huh? Why don't you drop some acid or smoke some dope? Snort peanut butter, I don't care. Just freak out for a while. Relax, huh? Man, that's what I did. That's how I got the idea for the World Energy Battery. 50 satellites going around the planet. Half positive, half negative. All linked to a computer. Turns the whole world into a 6-volt battery. Bingo! No more air boil boycotts. No more energy crisis. It's brilliant, man.
Excuse me, it's for Dr. Martha to get her gas turned back on. Love thy neighbor.
But don't get caught at it.
Got a disturbing the peace report. The same address where you arrested that nut yesterday. I thought you might be interested.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. Ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to break this up, but we've received a complaint, so you're gonna have to tone it down. Come on, let's eat, everybody.
Miss me?
You know, the police have a lot better things to do than run around this city quieting down parties.
Well, I missed you too.
It's you. I didn't recognize you in your uniform. Dr. Martha Louise Rogers. You did a bang-up job the other morning.
Marion Edwards.
I like your style. Come and sit with me.
Well,
I think it's about time for me to get you off my hands.
I'm an old Eskimo, did you know, Lieutenant?
Oh, I'm not a lieutenant.
Dr. Martha, I don't mean to be a bother, but I've still got that bronchitis. I can't get through my prayers without coughing.
And you don't smoke or drink.
Oh, no.
That's your problem, Edith. You're too damn healthy. Breathe. Now, where was I?
You were an old Eskimo?
20 years in the Arctic, and Robert here insists upon treating me like a welfare case. Stop breathing. I'll come and see you tomorrow. Now, you two make a wonderful couple.
Oh, yeah, law and disorder. There is something exciting about that, isn't there?
Let's face the music.
Ruby.
And then...
Oh, no, wait.
Oh, come on. If it weren't for this damned arthritis, I'd be out there with him, Lieutenant.
No, I'm not a lieutenant. Ow. Say something.
Foxtrot or tango? Oh, you dance wonderfully. Where did you learn?
Police Academy Karate School. Hey, listen, this has been fun, but I think I'll just leave right now.
Isn't she wonderful? He's a regular one-woman national health plan. She doctors anybody that needs it or asks. You still think I was wrong?
About what?
It was Dr. Martha's gas they shut off.
Look, all I'm saying is you cannot go around breaking the law.
Can if the law sucks.
But that's for the courts to decide. If everybody went around breaking the law, we would have chaos.
The law supports vested interests. It should protect the people.
Spare me the liberal sophistry. I'm just a cop.
Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary!
Those expensive earrings?
No, not really.
Can I have them?
You want my earrings?
Hold on,
Okay. Hey, he wants my earrings. I guess you're what they call a fun date.
I'll get you some more, I promise. Happy anniversary, Ruby.
Oh, they're beautiful. And still warm.
Fellow residents of Martha's Vineyard, we humbly thank you, one and all. 50 years of holy headlock. Sometimes I wonder, all the tough times we've been through, why she ever stayed with me.
You kept the money. Besides, he's very good in bed.
You running away?
I'm on duty.
Thanks for the earrings. I wanted to give her a pair of stockings. I don't know you that well yet. Marion, I was wondering maybe if you'd like to...
What?
Well, I thought maybe if you'd like, I could follow you back to your house to talk. You know, the monopolies, utilities, mating habits of the Canada goose.
I don't think so.
Something's coming. Can't be stopped. It may take time, but I'll sleep with a cop if I can wait.
Actually a very simple process, Bob. You see, when you entered the trip zone, the camera focused on you. The computer matched your image with its memory bank and opened the door. Simplastico, see?
Hey, why is it every time I come home at night, I'm accosted by gadgets? I feel like I'm living in a radio show.
Drink, sailor.
Thanks, Loretta.
That's the price you pay for living with a genius.
I feel lousy.
Of course you do. We all do. It's life. It's a pointless, hopeless, bureaucratic black hole that's sucking the life out of us. And now for the spark. Touchdown!
Remember that cop? The one in the courtroom, the one that arrested me?
Yeah.
Well, I saw her again tonight.
You just like her diodes?
For a second there, I forgot she was a cop.
How's your drink?
It's too weak, Loretta.
How many times have I told you, don't chisel on the drinks? Go to your room, you little sleaze.
What do you expect with this cheap booze?
Don't talk back to me, you little weasel.
When was the last time you got laid by a real woman?
Officer Edwards, Bob Hunt.
Remember me?
Well, how's your heart? Still bleeding?
You remembered. How nice. I was wondering if you could set your badge aside long enough for us to have dinner tonight.
Shut up!
Is that a no?
Hey, see this? Sit on that.
You want to go out with me?
Well, that's the general idea, yeah.
Shut up!
It leaves you speechless, doesn't it? Well, just tap the phone once for yes, twice for no.
Why would you think we should go out together?
Well, why not? I mean, we hang around the same places.
What is that? Dummy.
Jails.
Keep your mouth shut. What do you mean like that? Shut up, my tooth extracted. Yeah, sure. Shut up, you damn. Shut up. What do you mean by that? You know what? You're a damn fish turd. Get us all fish turd.
Look, Hunt, I appreciate the offer, but I don't think I like to start anything with the deck stacked against it.
Sure. Okay. See ya.
Hello? Shit.
You're in luck. The card wasn't lost, merely misfiled under Martha Rogers instead of Rogers, comma, Martha.
What is the damage, dear?
Including the reconnect fee, it's $58.77.
And you will put the gas back on once we've paid.
As soon as the balance is settled.
What? With the honors, please.
Sedmdesát jedna, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. $58.77.
Raise them all.
Bravo, my dear. Bravo!
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Mrs. Henry, payment of bills with pennies in an amount in excess of 25 cents is not considered legal tender.
It's too late. I already issued a reconnect order.
Accounts receivable won't accept it.
Careful, did you? I just had this suit pressed and stolen.
Take care of this creep for a minute, will you, Mary?
Hurry back, sugar. You know that bitch tricked me. I provide a valuable service in this community. You know, I give the people what they want.
You're breaking my heart, sweet Dick.
Well, I want to see my lawyer.
I'm afraid no lawyer's gonna get you out this time. Of course. Do you want to tell me who's selling you your smack? You might be able to make a deal.
Matter of fact, you would look good out there on the block.
Mary, somebody left this for you.
Thanks. You gonna smarten up and cooperate or what?
I still owe you an earring. Meet me at Chez Michel's tonight, 8 o'clock. Signed, Van Gogh.
You don't scare me. This is sweet dick you talking to, bitch.
Let me show you what's left of the last guy who called me that smartass.
Jesus.
Yuck. Hello, Hunt. It's dumb. You're late, Hunt.
As promised.
You're crazy, you know that? Well, if you take these off... Oh, God. Dumb.
What?
Dumb! All right, Hunt. So you think going out with a cop is kind of kinky? You've always wondered what goes on under the dark blue skirts? That there must be all kinds of seething, unrequited passions kept under lock and key? And that to find the combination would be like penetrating the mysteries of a nun, and that only you could reawaken my sleeping sexuality with your incredible charm and erotic abandon. Well, what do you say?
Yes. Okay. So now that we've established that my intentions are definitely dishonorable, tell me, why did you show up?
Nobody ever sent me an ear before.
Ah. What do you think I could get with a leg?
A limp.
Gee, we have fun together. I'll let you in on a little secret. This dinner tonight constitutes a long-term relationship for me.
You're a hit-and-run kind of guy.
No. Well, not exactly. My last long relationship was with my wife. Oh, we fought. Fighting to us was involuntary. It was like breathing. She thought that I didn't pay enough attention to her. I thought she paid too much attention to the guys. Finally, we fought our way all the way to a marriage counselor. You know the type, unctuous, always eating yogurt and wood chips. Anyway, he said that I kept myself busy fighting social issues because I was afraid of a real one-to-one relationship.
Maybe you are.
Isn't everybody?
I'm not.
Check.
Still, being a social worker is kind of like banging your head against a brick wall.
Well, you must believe it. If getting arrested 3 times is any indication.
Been doing your homework, huh?
Well, I don't usually go out with criminals. On looks alone.
Well, that's one.
One what?
Thing we have in common.
No, that's 2.
What's the other?
My ex had tendencies to roam like yours.
You're kidding. I think he was a fool.
That's 3. Oh, sorry. I'm like a tight wire. Police training.
Just checking for weapons. Criminal training.
I'm off duty.
Well, you don't want to deny yourself these little pleasures in life. Take all the fun out of
Hey, I could be lying, you know.
it. No lies. I'm sick of lies.
Well, the truth is, I would like to kiss you, but I'm kind of nervous.
Hey, come on, man. Come on, hurry it up.
Hold on a second, okay? Don't go away. I'll be right back.
Get back from where? What are you talking about?
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, hey. Hey, wait a minute. Oh.
If I ask her out, she locks me up. Okay, I can understand that. I take her out and she steals my car. Okay, I can deal with that. But what would she do if I asked her to marry me? Kill me? Okay, I can live with that.
I'm so sorry. You know, I'll do whatever I can to help you get it fixed. God, it could have been such a coup in the department. I mean, it looked like a clear-cut case of B&E, right? Any cop worth his salt would have pursued them. The guy's supposed to know they were moving.
They were only moving? Obviously a professional.
What is so damn funny? Taxi!
Hey, Mary! Mary! Mary!
Come back! You haven't finished wrecking my life!
I can't live on this pittance. I need more. Don't touch me. Perhaps we should consider seeking employment.
You come with me. Wendell, this is the last time we're going to have this conversation.
For Christ's sake, how can you steal Social Security checks from your own mother?
It's not only illegal, it's disgusting.
Patrolman Edwards summons you to dinner, 812 Belmont Street, 9 tonight. The money's for cab fare.
Come on, Wendell. She's the only mother you have. What do you say?
Screw you!
Wendell, I'm going to make this nice and simple. You take one more check of hers. Hello? What? I'm on my way. Oh, my God. What happened?
They never turned her gas back on.
Must have been colder than a deep freeze in her place last night. All her body heat's been drained away.
Will she make it?
Well, she's got severe hypothermia. All we can do is keep her warm.
You always have to do it alone. What's so wrong with accepting a little help?
I was just beginning to like you. Bleeding heart and all. Don't get your hopes up. I'm not saying it would have gone any further. Meg, I think I'll have a little more. Don't bother.
admit it. You're good looking. And more exciting. And more intelligent. Well, if you knew some other guys I've gone out with.
I asked Martha once if she believed in God. She said she wasn't sure, but if she ever ran across him, she had a couple things she wanted to ask him. Like, why did he make more horses' asses than he did horses? And why do so many good people die young? So many old fools like her just seem to go on forever. If we had more old fools like her, this world would be a lot better place.
Damn gas company. They won't get away with this.
I don't wish to destroy your revelry, but your files, as usual, are strangely absent from my in-tray.
Go away, Cecil.
Don't provoke me, Mr. Hunt. Unless you wish to become a client of this office, rather than an employee, I suggest you move your derriere and get your files into my office. Damn it, Cecil!
Yes, who's daddy's? Yes, you is. Give Cecil a kiss. Come on. Oh.
Thank heaven for tender mercies. Oh, my God. What have you done?
No! Not my in and outs! I need my in and outs!
Oh, give them all back.
Please, God, give them all back! He threw out my in and outs! But don't just sit there! Do something!
If you came here for help, forget it.
I need
You're gonna have to learn to stand on your own. If you leave it up to us, we'll study you, food stamp you, and grant you, and counsel you, and computerize you, and then file your ass under A.
He threw out my in and outs!
More drinks, boys?
I don't want anything to numb this pain.
Coffee, tea, triple tequila.
I don't want to forget, and I don't want them to forget either.
Forget it. They already forgot it.
Shut off an old woman's heat, yank out an old man's phone, they flick off the power to God knows how many homes.
I'm tired of the whole friggin' mess.
You gotta help me, Eddie.
What do you want me to do about it?
I want to make them bleed.
I don't hardly believe it. no alarm system, no laser scan, not even a damn camera.
So? What does it mean?
It means they don't think there's anything worth stealing. Any jerk could walk off the street, come in here.
I can't beat this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, I'm hot. Come on, feet. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay, do it.
All right.
This girl knows what she's doing, Bob. Now we see if it takes. That's it, Bob. Sin plástico, see? It's obvious.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Come on. Thank you.
I'm having problems with my gas bill. The problem is you've paid me.
Sir, we do not buy gas. We sell gas. We have a lot of gas. It's a refund.
I was probably overpaid last year.
$28,000?
And you wanted to switch to oil?
I have a complaint. How come my neighbor got $2,000 and I got only $200? Hello, Department of Water and Power.
Yeah, the gas company sent me a refund. Why is it you aren't doing your job?
But Mama, look, it's a tomato to you.
Only in America.
Hello, I'd like to switch to gas.
Dennis Steinhauser, Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Peter Bloom, Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Kenneth Knight, Eastern Gas and Electric Company.
We'd like to see the files on your employees.
On every one of your employees.
Could you give us a comment, sir? What time did the break-in occur, sir? How many people were involved?
How did those old people get in here? They walked in. Walked in. I know they walked in. Now get rid of them. Get them out of here, will you?
Appropriate law enforcement agencies are currently taking the necessary steps to ensure a thorough and proper investigation. Now, when that's being completed, we'll make an official announcement.
Are you going to put in that statement that the gas was turned off and that's why the poor old lady froze to death?
You killed her!
Listen, you better say something. Well, say something.
And then in the dead of winter, they turned off the heat. That's how she died.
You killed her for a few lousy dollars.
Froze to death? Night? What is this about someone freezing to death?
The only reason that we would discontinue anyone's service is for non-payment.
We order blood! How about a reconnect order?
This is a reconnect order.
Now, if there are no more questions concerning the computer malfunction...
We paid the bill. This is a reconnect order.
What's the mark on the wall, Knight?
Well, we assume that the criminal brushed up against the wet paint.
For a warning of some kind.
No, absolutely not. Now, this is clearly an act of one deranged individual.
It looks to me like he's giving you the finger.
And the identity of the person or persons who broke into the gas company and reprogrammed the computer to refund a still undisclosed sum of money remains a mystery tonight. The only clue so far is the symbol left near the computer.
It's a very personal message, I'd say. All day long, cars jam the streets around the gas company, howling, honking, and flashing a gesture that has become synonymous with their hero. And in fact, Larry, I think that the public is giving the finger a big hand.
If that isn't enough, a group of angry citizens marched into the gas company today protesting the death of Dr. Martha Rogers, whom they claim froze to death.
Who is it?
I couldn't stand it anymore. There I was at home. 2 bottles of champagne, no glasses. 2 chairs. 1 person. I had to come.
You know, I'm pissed off at you.
You are the most
Where have you been?
gorgeous, wonderful,
Why haven't you called me?
sexy.
I'm asking a
Gorgeous?
question. You've said gorgeous already.
No, I can't stand it. I can't stop thinking about you.
Robert, I want to talk.
I want to have your babies.
Robert, listen to me.
What?
Somebody sabotaged the gas company.
I know, I heard. Wonderful. How can you think about that at a time like us? Don't you feel the vibrations, the excitement, exhilaration?
What is wrong with you?
Nothing that doesn't affect every man several times in his life.
Listen, Robert, did you have anything to do with the gas company sabotage?
You have the same problem I do.
What?
You talk too much.
Robert, I have to know something.
All right, I confess, damn it. I'm not a virgin, but it wasn't my fault. There were too many of them.
Robert, seriously, I've got to know. Did you have anything to do with the gas? Don't you think we should talk first?
Are you kidding?
Ah!
Jesus!
This better be good. I loved it. What did you expect? Bells?
Yeah. And whistles, cannons, trumpets. The cover of Newsweek. Too much?
Give it time.
How much?
5 minutes.
Phone companies had it coming for a long time. They're all monopolies. No competition. It leeches. They're bloodsuckers.
I'm with you, remember?
I want to bring them to their knees. I really want to make them pay. I want them to feel it like they have never felt anything else before.
Why don't we go in there and talk them to death?
Let's go.
Hello. Hello, lovely lady. Good evening to you. Lucky for you, but we go to work now. You have a nice day? We go to work now.
You're not going to like this.
I don't like anything this early in the morning.
I can't find any billing. Not even one charge to a single accountant. It's all just gone.
Everybody quiet down. All right, go ahead.
Miles Henderson, president of Trans-Allied Telephone and Telegraph, denies rumors that the entire city is receiving free telephone service. But WB News has learned that the finger has struck again by erasing billing tapes. In the meantime, phone lines are jammed.
Sure, Mom, I know it costs a lot of money to call you in Rome, but I want all you grandchildren to wish you happy birthday. Yes, I know it's not your birthday, but listen. I want to go.
So what's it like living in France?
Great.
So anyway, have you heard the Mystics double album?
Is it great?
Oh, hold on, I'll play it for you.
Yes, this is Switzerland. Do you have the correct time?
Hey, is this the Dalai Lama in Tibet?
This is he.
Dal, you got a few minutes?
An eternity.
Great! Start with the meaning of life and then move on to the tough question.
Hello, is this China? Good. I'd like an order of chicken chow mein, egg foo young, and fried rice. Did you deliver?
Her Majesty the Queen will speak to you.
Your Majesty?
I've been with Trans-Allied Telephone and Telegraph for 30 years. Never have things been so bleak. $11 million. Right down the commode.
Damn it, Miles. I'm not gonna see my company held up to this ridicule by this communist cowboy.
The FBI feels they're very close to an arrest.
Up the FBI! I've got a utility commission hearing day after tomorrow.
I want the bastard killed. I know how you feel, Ken, but I think it'd be a good idea if we found out who it was first. I better go find out what the bad news is. I'll keep in touch.
Yes. Maybe we should...
Sir?
A finger. Get him to work for us.
Could I get you a drink? Anything?
You read me, Jay? Right now, this finger, whoever he is our biggest liability to have near a 3-mile island. But what's to keep him from being our biggest asset?
Hire an imposter to pretend he's the finger.
I don't think I need to stress the importance of this job or to give you a speech on God and country, but that's just what this is all about. Your money will be paid half now, half upon completion. If you're caught, we'll disavow any knowledge of your existence. You've been highly recommended, and we're all counting on you. As an extra added bonus, your taxes have not been withheld. Most important, be sure to leave the sign of the finger. You know, I'd give my right arm to be in your place.
Jack, this is a war, albeit an undeclared one. And if the people want a finger, I say, let it be ours.
Read all about it. Finger turns violent.
I am not
not available.
Come on, a year's a long time, and a lot of water's gone under the bridge. What do you say? Do you still have that mole on the inside of your right thigh?
No.
Well, what happened to it?
Somebody ate it.
Officer Edwards, Dennis Steinhauser, Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Peter Bloom, Federal Bureau of Investigation.
We'd like to talk to you about a Mr. Robert Hunt.
The man you arrested in connection with the gas company.
What's going on, man? Come on. You get straight down. Get it straight now.
Look, you got 8 kids and you're 27 years old. You got to get this under control. Now, what about the diaphragm?
My husband says he doesn't want anything up me but him.
Arrest that man.
Marion.
Who the hell do you think you are? Some avenging angel? The finger of God? Is that it? Just how far gone are you? You hear voices in the night? Nobody else could ever be right, could they? Only the almighty Bob. And when he speaks, you better listen. Because if you don't, he might get mad and blow someone up. You could have killed somebody. Did you ever think about that?
What the hell are you talking about?
Hey, look
Come on with him, he just came.
Get him out of here.
Yes, sir.
Remember the Bay of Pigs? Shit! This is beyond belief. I ask you for a patriot, you give me a psychopath. He doesn't know the difference between reality and fantasy. I gotta give you credit, Jack. When you screw things up, you screw them up royally. You have placed this company in an unforgivable jeopardous position. Now you find that lunatic and stop him!
Let's go wait in the car. What do you say?
Oh, no comment, no comment.
Charges against you, Chop, because another substation was blown up.
No comment. Make the deal. Are you the finger? No pictures, please. We're just good friends.
If you didn't blow up the substation, then who did? If you're not the finger, then who is? Eastern Gas says they're going to ask for another $13 million at the hearing tomorrow because of the damaged substation. Can you comment on that?
Yeah, fine. Comment. Go ahead, Bob.
What the hell use is a comment? If they ask for another $13 million, they'll get it. It's that simple.
Thank you very much.
What about the hearing tomorrow? Did you find any action?
Don't you think the Utilities Commission is protecting people's interests? They haven't denied a rate increase in 100 years. What do you think
Well,
they're
what
doing
about
now,
the hearing tomorrow? Did you plan any action?
You're damn right! What about the hearing? What's that?
Well, what is it? What are you going to do? You think the hearing will be sabotaged as well?
We got something planned, something so big, something so incredible they'll never forget it.
What is it? What are you talking about?
What's your plan? Tell them what it is. Go ahead, Bob. Tell them. Tell them what we're going to do. Go ahead, Bob. Tell them the whole thing, just like you told me.
Come on,
Demonstration.
Yeah. What kind of protest are you planning?
Demonstration.
A demonstration?
A massive public protest against the utilities companies.
So come on, what are you going to do?
Do you have a plan or don't you? Yeah, we have a plan.
I want everyone to,
Go ahead, Bob. Tell them.
Come on. Can you be specific, please?
use less.
Use less?
Yeah, turn things off.
What's it?
Lights.
Right, turn your lights off. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock.
During the hearing.
Of course, during the hearing. When else? 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Well, don't you think you're being unrealistic? Isn't that a little too much to hope for?
Maybe.
What's your plan?
But our only hope of stopping this insanity is impossible. Everyone turn off your lights. Don't leave it up to the other guy. If you turn off your lights, then maybe we can show the commissioners that we're fed up. There are millions of us. But who's going to care about us if we don't care about each other? Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Turn out your lights.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a minute. Just one more question, please.
One more question. Come on, one more question.
must be out of my mind.
The city, Jack. Our city. Look at it. Feel it. Listen to it. Ah, it's a part of us. And without us, there would be no Sony, Zenith, RCA, Maytag, Amana, Black & Decker. Without us, Jack, the consumers are nothing more than educated cavemen.
Great stuff.
And tomorrow, Jack, our cavemen will learn that education costs money.
Get out of here.
I just thought you might want to celebrate with me.
Why, to win the Asshole of the Year award?
Oh, that's good. I like that. You will be thrilled to know that the Eastern P&G has withdrawn their request for the most obscene rate increase in history because they're filing for an obscener one. Emergency expenditures, they call it. It seems that they're passing along all the costs of the finger right onto the public. Great, huh? Don't you get it? This actually helps them get everything that they wanted. Don't take it so hard.
Quit trying to be everybody's hero.
Well, today's the day, men. This afternoon at the hearing, I want everything to go like clockwork. Now, Leland, I want you to hit the commission with facts, statistics, and lots of bullshit. Jack, what about that maniac friend of yours, the Hook?
I've checked his home, his office, his girlfriends, his boyfriends. I'll stay on top of it, sir. We'll get him.
You damn well better and fast. Now the commission, fill me in.
Leonard Wilcox. He doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. A born-again pervert.
Disgusting.
Matthew Clark. His vote could go either way. We hoped he'd be dead before the hearing, sir. But, unfortunately, he's still going strong.
Who the hell is that?
Gilda Hoffman, the chairperson. Leland's been seeing her for the past 6 months.
Ah.
I could push for her vote, if you know what I mean.
I'm not so sure about that, Leland.
Hmm?
She's been sleeping with a certain young man by the name of Charles Lewis. We've had a bug on her for the past 3 months.
What? Well, she couldn't.
Forget. Turn out your lights at 8 o'clock. That's right. 8 o'clock tonight. 8 o'clock
Lights out.
Here's a flyer. 8 o'clock tonight. Turn out all the lights in the house.
Lights out.
Turn your lights out.
Sunny and warm for most of the south and southwest, while Hurricane Lisa makes her way northward over the mid-Atlantic states. The Great Lakes region will be cold, with winds gusting to 20 miles per hour. Here in the city, it's been snowing for half an hour, but with the temperature drop, it should stop just in time for the evening.
We're going to do it here. How about
It's those old people again, Jack. Where do they come from?
Hey, everybody.
Good afternoon, cable viewers. Here, as promised, is MTV's exclusive live coverage of the Eastern Gas and Electric's $13 million rate hearing from Public Utilities Commission Room 4 on this bleak, cold day. A day when all that warm air you've got at home could jump in cost as much as a third or even by a half of what you're now paying. And here to represent EG&E is Kenneth Knight, the company president, along with his lawyer, Leland Thompson, and PR executive, Jack Reynolds. The commissioners who will judge the cases presented are Chairperson Gilda Huffman, one-time municipal politician and right-to-life activist. Along with deputies Leonard Wilcox, a political appointee.
Circus. What do they think this is?
A democracy.
And Matthew Clark, the Democratic candidate in the state gubernatorial race.
This is the time and place set for the hearing in the matter of the application of the Eastern Electric and Gas Company for authority to increase rates. Settle down, please. This commission will not tolerate public outbursts. I want that understood. Otherwise, I will order a closed hearing.
But that's not fair, Your Honor.
Is the applicant ready to proceed?
We are, Madam Chairperson. On behalf of Eastern Gas and Electric, I would like to state that an increase in rates is as onerous to us as it is to these concerned citizens gathered here today. If the commission will please turn to page 3, paragraph 9 of the application.
To repair and replace our equipment, which was deliberately destroyed by these recent acts of un-American terrorism. The only course open to the commission is a rate increase. This is our first and foremost goal.
Thank you, gentlemen, for your presentation.
Great stuff.
I know.
And now, as provided by law, the public is invited to testify.
Now, Madam Chairlady, who is in charge here? Is he the boss here?
Sir, the commission does not regulate the gas company's employment. Your name and
So
address,
that they can
please.
come and blow me up in the middle of the night?
God said, let there be light. But the Eastern Gas and Electric Company says no. First, let there be a deposit. Well, the Lord is watching, Mr. Knight. And that is why I'm here today to join our hero, the finger, in saying to you, take your rate increase and
once again, they are asking you to charge us more money so that they can go away and find new ways to spend more money, so that the next time when they are allowed to ask for even more money, they will have already spent all of this money. Well, I have a better idea. Why not give them less money? Then they'll have to go away and find new ways to spend less money. And maybe next time, they won't have enough money to come here and ask us for any more money.
I got news for you. Your service stinks. I waited there for 2 days, freezing my butt off. All my plants died, and my bird froze to death. What am I supposed to do with a frozen bird? Oh, Mr. Beavers.
Quiet.
Testing. Testing. Attention all humans. Attention all humans.
Will someone please escort this person from the proceedings?
No, he has a right to speak.
I just wanted to say that I had eggs this morning. Usually I eat scrambled, but not the runny kind. I don't like the runny kind. I like the dry kind with a little bit of salt, but not too much salt. Just enough to make them taste salty.
Will you please get to the point?
There is a family of tiny Puerto Rican businessmen living in my kitchen sink.
Sir, this is irrelevant.
This morning I turned around and there were 2 eggs staring back at me from the skillet. These eggs have been hired by Eastern Gas to keep tabs on me.
How do you know they're out to get you?
I know because when I put my utility bills in the toaster, they catch fire and try to burn me.
I think we've heard enough from this raving lunatic.
And that's why we should take all of America's static electricity and put it into this sweater and send it into space so that we won't suffer from any more static cling.
Is it any wonder that people like him go insane trying to make sense of the bills, the bureaucratic breakdowns, the unjustified rate increases?
That's right. That's what I was trying to say. I'm not a dinosaur.
That concludes the public testimony.
Bob, that's it. If you don't do something now,
We can proceed. The commission call a vote to the proposition before us. Mr. Wilcox.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I got something to say. When I first started working for the social services offices...
The public testimony is over.
One of my first clients was an 84-year-old...
You are out of order. I will have you forcibly removed from this room if you do not stop immediately.
Hey, come on, let him speak. Give him a chance, let him speak.
Let him speak, or I become a real pain in the ass.
Proceed, Mr. Hunt.
Say something! Say something! I am the finger.
Right!
Come on, get in here! I sabotaged Eastern Gas and Electric Company's billing computers.
Mr. Hunt, are you aware that you're incriminating yourself?
I also sabotaged the phone company, but I never blew up any substations, and I never did anything violent.
Wait a minute, hold it. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know a computer from a dictaphone. I masterminded the whole thing. I'm the finger.
I tell you, I'm the finger.
Neither one of them are telling the truth. I am the real finger.
I am the hand behind the finger. Quiet.
I tell you, I'm the finger. Listen, I appreciate what you're all doing, but...
all liars. She is the finger.
Whether or not any one of you is the finger is irrelevant to this commission.
And it's irrelevant to the Eastern Gas and Electric Company that an old woman died. To them, she was a lousy 5877.
Now that's libelous. I request the chairperson to order him to step down.
Oh, you'd like to ram this thing right through, wouldn't you? Before 8 o'clock. Before the lights go out. You say that that's the end of public testimony. Well, it's not. It's out there. At 8 o'clock tonight, when the city's lights go out. That's the final testimony.
Those lights won't go out. Those lights will keep burning the same as every night.
Are you afraid to wait until 8 o'clock?
Afraid? You think I'm afraid of you and your leaflets? You're pathetic.
Then I challenge you to wait, Knight.
Mr. Hunt, with the chair's permission, I accept your little challenge. Would you sit
Reality has set in strong in this hearing room since the initial flush of victory. Now there's a sense of nervous anticipation as these people wonder whether the city will back them up and visually demonstrate their support for this small group's protest on their behalf. These people are afraid the lights may not go out at 8 o'clock, and that the commissioners will use this moment to back Eastern Gas and Electric in their massive increase. It is 16 seconds before 8 o'clock. The room is still quiet, and incredibly, these people are still waiting. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. It's 8 o'clock.
Well, Mr. Hunt, it's 8 o'clock. Just a minute.
The rate increase will be voted on now.
Wait a minute. Wait just a minute.
Mr. Wilcox, how do you vote?
I vote yea.
Mr. Clark.
I vote nay.
I vote stop!
I've got it. I beg your pardon, Madam Chairperson, but I have information that directly relates to this commission.
May I remind you that a hearing is in progress?
I am a police officer. No one is to leave this room. That is an order. I have an arrest to make.
Not again.
We have evidence on the man who has been blowing up the substations. In his diaries, he refers to himself as a patriot working for a great man, whom he names and who is in this room. And that great man is Kenneth Knight. Mr. Knight, you are under arrest.
I am not a criminal, I'm American. Why did you look at this?
Who's the big guy? Move in, Chuck, fast. Get up there. Come, move it in. Faster, faster. Zoom in, get it. This is incredible, folks. They're actually taking Knight away. The crowd is going wild. Knight is being arrested and taken.
Now you see what I'm talking about. This man would sabotage his own substations to manipulate public opinion, to subvert these hearings to achieve his own ends. Please, turn out your lights.
Please.
Don't you see how important it is? If you don't show them how strong we are, they'll keep doing it again and again. I don't mean for a week or a day, but just for a minute. Just to show them that they can't keep walking all over us. Was pretty terrific, wasn't it?
What amazes me is you haven't said a word in over 2 hours.
I've been kind of busy.
I like you like this. A lot. No statistics, no speeches.
One statistic. Make it short. 9 months after the New York City blackout, there was an 11.5% increase in the birth rate of... What are you doing now?